What's up, everybody? I'm Simon Sabro, and today I got for y'all another manga haul. So before we jump into it, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy. Also, follow me on Instagram at Simon Sabro YT. I'll leave it in the description down below. And honestly, one more thing, I just want to say I appreciate all of y'all that come out to see my videos, from the people that was been here since my first video. If this is your first video, and everybody in between, I just wanted to say that I appreciate every last one of y'all. And also, most of the manga in this haul are recommendations from, most of y'all. So keep that in mind. One more thing, actually, before we jump into it, comment down below what you've picked up for this month, or just as of recently, what you've been reading, any recommendations, whatever. Just say whatever you gotta say in the comments below. But with all of that out of the way, let's just jump right into it. The first thing I got for y'all right here actually is not a recommendation from one of y'all, I'll be honest, but it is a manga that I have been meaning to pick up for quite some time now, and that is hopefully okay. But that is volume 1 of Murcielago, and I did pick this up on eBay. And honestly, Murcielago is a series I'm not too familiar with, but the premise in it is very cool. There's some pages I cannot show, but the premise and the art are pretty cool. It's about this, honestly, I'm gonna just read out the back of the book because I don't want to say the wrong thing, but there's this character named Kuroko Komori, and she has two passions in her life, which is taking lives and pleasuring ladies. And from what I kind of gathered from watching other people talk about it, it's like kind of like a little bit of a detective story where she's like a cop, but also at the same time like just trying to get with other females. That's kind of it. Once again, I don't really know too much about it, but it is a manga that has taken my interest for quite some time. So I'm gonna just put that off to the side. And honestly, now this next package right here is actually, I heard about it from a friend, and funny enough, actually, the English name I wasn't too familiar with, but after hearing the Japanese name for it, I was like, wait a second, I kind of already know this series. Once I get this box open, but that series is actually I also got this off of eBay, and they actually kind of packaged this pretty cool, as you can see. But as you can see, it is from the New World, volume 1 through 7, which is all of the series. And the Japanese name for it is Shinsekai Yori. And when he told me that name for it, I was like, wait a second, I actually kind of know this series. I never watched the anime, but I did hear a lot about it, and a lot of good things actually. And despite what the covers kind of look like for it, it's actually not that kind of series. So from what I understand, it's kind of like mostly like a battle manga kind of thing. So it's, like I said, I don't really know too much about it personally. The characters do look cool. The art also is pretty cool, and I've, like I said, heard a lot of praise for this series. So really looking forward to reading this one actually, and hopefully it's as good as people make it out to seem. Like I said, I don't know too much about it. I also do have a friend on Instagram who told me about this series. I'll also actually leave his link in the description below, because he does talk about a lot of manga. I think like every day he posts a manga I ain't never even heard of before. So he kind of like really motivated me to get this series. So that's really cool. Once again, like I said, I'll put his stuff down in the comments below. But now on to the actual things from y'all recommendations. We got a little bit from Books A Million here, and well, this one was not a recommendation, but I saw it at the bookstore and I was like, looks cool. Succubus and Hitman, and I don't know anything about it, but I saw it at the bookstore. Looks cool. I think it just came out actually. I said, I guess I'll pick it up, see what it's about. Once again, like I said, don't really know too much about it. Can't really talk about it. But we have here actually volumes 1, 2, and 3 of Die Dark by Q Hayashida. And Q Hayashida is actually the creator of Dorohedoro. I haven't read the manga for it, but I have watched the anime. And the anime for it was actually really good, I'll be honest. But Die Dark, from what I hear, it's actually really good. It's about our protagonist here, whose name is Meatball, I think. But basically, he has something that could make you immortal, and everyone's after him for it. That's kind of what I've heard about it from a couple people here and there. But I really just honestly love Hayashida's art. It is gritty, it's dark. I love it, honestly. Just like look at it, you know, it looks really good. Don't really know too much about it. I did enjoy, like I said, the anime for Dorohedoro. I've heard this kind of similar with where it has a lot of mystery, kind of just an adventure kind of thing. But really excited to see what this series is about, honestly. And I've honestly been meaning to get it for a while, but for a good amount of time, volume 1 was out of stock for, like I said, quite some time. And I think the reason I haven't gotten Dorohedoro is because I think just the last volume is really out of stock, and it's been out of stock for like a year. But the next 2 manga I got were Boys Run the Riot volume 3 and 4, which finishes off the series. And honestly, I am really excited to read the end of this series. If you've seen my reading log for January, you would know that I, like I said, really did enjoy this manga a lot. And I'm, like I said, really excited to see how they ended this off, honestly. And overall, it's a really good story all around. The art is good. Like everything about this manga, I've only read the first 2 volumes, but everything about this manga is just so good, honestly, and it's so unique in more ways than one. I would definitely recommend checking it out, honestly. If you would want to hear me talk more about it, I did talk about it in my January reading log. I'll leave a link in the description for that as well. Now, the first manga that was a recommendation for me is My Summer Review, and this manga I'll put the comments up of who recommended this to me. I'll put it on the screen, but I'm not too familiar with this manga at all. In fact, I never really even heard of it until they recommended it to me. And honestly, I saw it at the bookstore and I was like, oh hey, I had that in my cart. So I was like, I'll get it one time. And I'm really excited to read this because I've gotten multiple comments recommending me this series. So to the person who did comment to recommend me this, I will probably be talking about in my February reading log when that comes out. So please stick around for that. Overall, like I said, don't really know anything about the series, but I am excited to check it out. Now, I do have one more package here, which is the biggest package here. Got a pretty big box. This is also from eBay. Now, this was actually a recommendation from the Prom G, and I will put the comment up on screen, as well as actually leave a link in the description for his channel. So he recommended me this manga, and he talks about it all the time on his channel. So I was really excited to check it out, honestly. And I did have to get this on eBay. This is a very rare manga series. It was not cheap at all, I'll be honest, but nonetheless, I am very excited to get it. And the eBay seller packaged this really nicely. But That's not what we came here for, you know? But it is none other than, oh boy, I don't even believe that I have this series, but Sanctuary, and I don't think you can really see it too well. I'm gonna take it out of the plastic, but it is volumes 1 through 9 of Sanctuary. Getting a bit of a mess here from the packaging, but hopefully you can see it a little better with this one. Volumes 1 through 9 of Sanctuary, and I am really excited to pick this series up because, like I said, it is a recommendation from a very well-known person in the community, and nonetheless I have wanted to check this series out for quite some time now, so really excited. But I have read the plot of it, and it's about these two guys and they want to change Japan. So they make a little bet, and because of the bet, one person becomes like a Yakuza member and the other person becomes a politician, and they both try and change Japan like that. That's really all I know about the series, and sorry this takes so long to take out of the plastic, but I got a couple of the volumes out. But just off of that description alone, it sounds very similar to Code Geass, if you're familiar with it. And honestly, I really do like these kinds of stories, especially with the politics. That's some of my favorite to read, and honestly, like I said, once again, super excited to check this one out. I will also be having like a little part 2 to this series. There was some more manga that's coming in the mail that I was waiting on. I mean, not call it a series, but there was more recommendations that I am waiting on in the mail. So when those come in, expect another video on this. Give me a second. Okay, so I finally got everything out of the packaging. These are the last couple of volumes. Now, the seller did tell me that a couple of the volumes were actually damaged. I believe they said it was volumes 5 and 7. I'm about to check those after I show you the covers, but let me see. Yeah, the volume 7 is definitely damaged here. I don't want to say not too bad, but it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. And the volume 5, yeah, does have the same kind of damage. But thankfully, this isn't really anything too hard to fix, so it's not that big of a deal. Honestly, they did give me a bit of a discount because of the damage, so can't complain too much. But like I said, there will be a part 2 for this manga haul. I'm just waiting on a package to come in, and that does have more recommendations and things that I bought, so please be sure to look forward to that. That's really all for this manga haul, I'll be honest with y'all. But once again, just wanted to say thank you to everybody that comes out and watches my videos. Like I said, whether this is your first video or, you know, the latest one, whatever, however you got to this video, just wanted to say I appreciate it. So once again, be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe to see more manga related content, hit the bell so you never miss an upload. And this is all for me. I'm Simon Sabro signing out. I'll catch you on the next one.